Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast, episode 798. I am your host, Major Gloria 212, and I'm with Chris. What's up, Chris?
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Gloria?
Hello.
What's up, Ray?
Hello, everyone.
What's up, Sally?
What's up?
What's up, Scott?
I'm being directed by J.J. Abrams tonight, so...
Could be good, could be bad.
Alright, so, Chris, you want to do the honors?
Would I ever? Okay. So, Peter Capaldi apparently has been asked by the BBC to stay on for Series 11. Yes. However, he has not made up his mind yet. The article says Peter Capaldi has been doing the interview rounds to mark the Series 9 DVD launch this week, and has, of course, been asked about his Doctor Who future beyond Series 10. Speaking to BBC Radio Scotland, he said, "I haven't made up my mind. I've been asked to stay on, which is lovely, and I think Chris Chibnall's fantastic and a wonderful choice." He added, "To be perfectly honest, it's so far away in the future, you know. Doctor Who is a very difficult thing to say goodbye to, and I don't want to make that decision right now. They've asked me to stay on, so when I'm forced to make that decision, I will make it." And that's about it.
Now, the key word is BBC asked him, right?
Yeah.
Not necessarily Chris Chibnall.
Just
No.
BBC. So
No.
Now, do you think this is a mutual thing, or do you think the BBC said to hell with it when making that decision?
I think BBC said it.
Yeah. Okay.
I
And
think-
again, it's not, from what I understand, they flat out didn't emphasize Chibnall. So that tells you something right there.
He probably hasn't chatted with Chibnall yet. He's probably did it in passing, so he just says, because it sounds like he says, "Oh yeah, I know." It's pretty much saying like, "Oh, I know him from his work, but I don't know him personally." So
Yeah, I agree with Scott there. I would honestly, and this is my opinion, I don't think Chibnall's even started working on anything yet.
Yeah. I don't think he cares either.
I think that they told him, or maybe he said it, or it was a mutual thing. Let's see how Series 10 goes.
Mhm.
Let's see what happens with Series 10. Then while it's going, do your stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
See,
because they haven't started filming Series 10 yet, so it's going to be a
that
long,
doesn't come up
long
until
time before.
8 or so.
they're going to film the Christmas special first
Yeah.
for this year, which I guess is part of, well, maybe
I don't think it's going to be a part of a season at all. I
it's
think
just
it's
a
going to
special,
be.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just separate. Yeah.
Separate. But here's the thing now. When they do film Series 11, it's not going to be until, like, say, March or April of 2018. Just remember, 2018.
Yeah.
Okay? A lot, could happen before 2018. I could have 20 books out. I mean, we don't know. It's like crazy stuff.
I can become the next president. So
I mean, I'm sure we're going to be married by the 2018. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. So
I'll vote for you, Scott.
yeah,
well, I'm 49, so I can run.
there you go.
But you can't hide.
There's going to be some point in time that Capaldi next year, 2017. There's a point of no return when they're filming the episodes that he's going to have to say, all right, the way I wrote it, it's a regeneration thing, but before we do it, are you going to stay or are you going to go? Because then we're going to have to change the scripts.
Yeah.
Right.
He's got that problem with his knee, ain't he, Capaldi?
He had stuff done on his knee, yeah.
Well, like you were saying though, like just now, like since Series 10 is next, Capaldi has to make the decision before the series finale, because if he decides not to stay, he's got to regenerate.
No. No.
It's a Christmas special one, I
No,
think.
Christmas special would be where he regenerates.
Well, right, but he has to make that decision before Chibnall gets going if he doesn't want to come back.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. If he
Yes.
doesn't want to come back, then he's got to make that decision soon because they're
He
filming
probably
actually.
doesn't have to make that decision until August of 2017.
Probably.
Because that's when
Yeah.
they filmed the Christmas special. Around that. So
Unless they
around,
decide not to make him regenerate in the Christmas special.
well, yeah, that's an option too. I mean, but then again, he is commissioned for a full
True.
season, meaning counting the Christmas special.
True.
I mean, if you count, I mean, yes, that is considered Series 10 Christmas special.
Here's a notion. They could just show him regenerating. That's all. But they don't reveal who the next Doctor is until the following.
I don't think they would ever do that because that would piss everybody off, I think.
I think that's the way to go, though. I'd rather not know until the show starts,
Mm-hmm.
and then, because to be honest, when they did that special show announcing who the next Doctor was, I was excited, but I was like, I don't know if they should be doing it this way, because it kind of like, if there's a way that they can keep it quiet, which I
They
think
can't.
there is,
There's
there are
no way.
ways they can keep it quiet.
No, there's too. I'm not being rude. I'm over here. There's too many sources in the papers which know people and that.
I don't
Every
agree.
episode,
I don't
every
agree.
episode
I think-
would have to be in a studio. if
I
they're
think
gonna
there's
do
a way you can keep it quiet. You want to know how you do it?
How?
You release a fake story.
Mm-hmm.
You do a misinformation campaign. You leak to these sources who your quote unquote doctor is going to be, and then it's not them.
Or even yet, do like 3 regeneration scenes and have one of them be that person, and then that way, if it does get leaked, they go, okay, this is just test footage. They're just trying people out.
Because and I know that may sound weird. You might some might say, well, that they would never do that. But let's be honest. In this day and age, that's exactly what studios are doing. J.J. Abrams releases fake stories all the time for Episode 7. He does it all the time for his movies. They've caught on to this. Doctor Who's done it before. They've released fake scripts and stuff. Yeah, this is a bigger thing, yeah, but I think if you do it right, you could get it done. And I think the shock value would be worth it, to tell you the truth.
Well, look at the lie they did with The Walking Dead. It says Rick versus Morgan. We thought they were going to battle it out. The first half of the scene had nothing to do with anything. They never even had a confrontation.
True.
So that was a total lie beyond belief. Even the poster made it like they were going head-to-head, which was a bullshit poster. So, I don't know, man. I mean, another thing is Moffat staying as a writer?
He ain't even come out of that and said that yet, has he?
They're making like he's completely leaving.
I don't think he's going to completely leave. I think you're right. I think he's going to stay on.
I think so.
I don't think he's going to do Russell T Davies.
I think they're honestly going to give him, like, Chibnall say, listen, you want to do the Christmas special and you want to do one episode during the season, you could do that.
Yeah.
And he likes doing the Christmas specials, and he likes doing episodes, so maybe he'll do an episode or 2 for the season. You know? Like, he'll be a contributor.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Chibnall doesn't want to write episodes while he's showrunning. That could be another thing. You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it because, Stephen Moffat's always great. I'm not saying he's not great, sometimes with being the head writer or the showrunner. But he's really great when he writes the script for Russell T Davies. So, I can't wait to see what he brings out for our Chipmunk. So, yeah, the scripts are going to be awesome.
I'll tell you right now, when Capaldi leaves, if they don't get Clara back, he's definitely going to regenerate with you and Kate Stewart and Oscar, I bet. Because they're not going to have him regenerate with somebody that you don't know and whatever. They're probably going to do something like that.
River.
You know what would be cool is if he regenerated in the middle of like a situation that he's trying to resolve.
Ooh, yes.
Like
Yeah.
the 12th Doctor is trying to defeat this enemy or something, right? He dies right in the middle of the confrontation or something, and then you have the 13th Doctor who has like the regeneration sickness amnesia thing, and they're like, trying to get that plan out of him, but he's like, I don't even know what the heck who I am. Like, what are you guys talking about? And like, see how it goes from there.
So I'll be like McCoy done with Lavani.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Yeah.
What about, I'm hearing, is there a possibility that Dorian Moldavar will return? Maybe he gets his head sewn back on or something? Do you think they'll bring him back?
If it warrants it, yeah.
Yeah. You know, Missy's definitely returning, they said. We just
Yeah.
don't know how much she's
It'd
returning.
be funny if she uses Dorian as part of a plan.
Do you guys think they're going to do a double regeneration where Missy and Capaldi are going to regenerate at the same time?
No.
They wouldn't do that. Like they both,
Thunder, man.
they'll cancel each other out, and then they both are so badly wounded that they both have to regenerate.
If they did, that would be probably a way of introducing the Valyard.
That would be clever, though. If you show them regenerating,
And you don't know who's who.
you cut
Yeah.
away, right? You come back, and you don't know which one is which.
Yep.
Because you said that last time, Scott. You said that.
Yep, I have.
If they did that, I think that would be it. That's a cliffhanger. That's one hell of a cliffhanger.
But you wouldn't know because they'd be wearing the same clothes.
True. Unless they're wearing different outfits already. Like maybe they regenerate into
like
something else.
costumes similar, like kind of like
Same
the
thing.
spacesuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're both wearing spacesuits, so you can't tell.
But we still don't.
How good could these episodes be this coming season? I mean,
If they make it more uplifting than they did the Poe-esque stuff they did this last season, I'm probably good. But I agree with you. They need episodes that are, one, more uplifting, and two, I'd love to see some more historical adventures.
Yeah, I'm not being rude.
Another planet.
Yes.
Yeah, they need to
anyway.
they need to kick up the butt in a way.
Gatiss is promising that Moffat's going to knock it out of the park, he's saying. Like, totally just, oh my god, the greatest season ever. He's flat out saying.
That's because he got his second part to Sleeping No
Probably
More.
going to give some things for everybody to make everybody happy. You know,
Well, just
Yeah, but-
saying, Mark Gatiss is staying, by the way. With him now. He's not leaving. So,
I buy that because this is going to be kind of like Moffat's like last symphony as the head writer.
That's hurrah.
Yeah.
So if he really wants to go out with a bang, especially if he's not coming back at all,
Right.
this is gonna be he's gonna want to leave his mark, like his end mark. Like this will be his final signature on the show.
wow.
Yeah.
They're leaving about 20 million open stories, and
What's going to be the main nemesis? Gallifrey's revenge? Rassilon's revenge? I mean,
I don't think they'll do that straight away.
The eye crust monsters.
it's got to be Rassilon taking like a war, but against the Doctor or something. Like a High Council versus the Doctor or something.
President got booted.
They're not on Gallifrey anymore, so they're probably messing around with time or something.
Yeah, so he's
Missy.
that's-
Mixie's
So
probably there.
They're probably doing like similar to the war games. They're going crazy, doing crazy stuff, just to get his attention, maybe.
Uh-huh. And there you go. Get his attention, draw him in, and there's your regeneration.
You know what? Rassilon's the Minister of War.
There you go.
Makes more sense.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
He goes
There
to
you
Earth
go.
to get revenge on the Doctor.
Rassilon's the Minister of War.
Do it.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it.
That's
Book
it.
it, Chibnall.
That's
That's
it.
it. Joe's calling it. Joe's calling it.
Rassilon's the Minister of War. Definitely.
Yeah.
He has the whole freaking High Council. And the whole artists and everything. Yep.
I know.
Screw around.
And do you think if that happens, do you think the Doctor will ask the Master or Missy to help him out?
Well, you know what they could do? Because they screw around with time. Once he defeats them, you could probably find out that we get a
Oh,
clean
of course,
slate,
Alex.
or we get a
Woohoo!
time gets restored, but it could be like a clean slate for Chibnall, and maybe there's stuff that they did in this timeline that really screwed things up, and they gotta fix this.
Awesome.
Don't forget this timeline's so messed up because
Oh God, yes.
people falling through cracks, and nobody, and maybe never knew who the Daleks were, and nobody had memories of this and memories of that. So
Not to mention that he saved Davros, and we never resolved that.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was Davros. I go right to Earth, with the whole Daleks like pissed off. Just go right there, like bomb everybody, like you did last time.
Let's do another something more of a not Dalek invasion of Earth. Yeah, something.
No, but it's still on Earth, like still on Earth. But instead of kidnapping the Earth, he's just going to destroy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, revenge. But then you find out that while they're coming to Earth, this different race of Daleks is going after them. Like that. In other words, they got kicked off Skaro because this new race rules Skaro, and they're making it like they're invading Earth, but they have nowhere to go.
Ooh,
So it's
better yet, this is also a way of reintroducing the Thals, because maybe during their time away, the Thals, their mentality turned like the Time Lords did, so they're more militaristic. Or even the Movellans. That would be a great way of bringing the Movellans, because if the Daleks left Skaro, Movellans could have easily swayed in, took over, turned that into a computer planet, and then realized the Daleks are going to Earth, so let's shoot for there.
Could be.
Or they could just do what Cybermen would do and just go delete, delete.
Well, I think the Cybermen are getting a break this season,
Yeah.
Taters.
Yeah, because the Sea Devils are on the series, ain't they?
Sea Devils.
I'm for a Sea Devil Ice Warrior war or something. That would be interesting.
That would be.
What I think would be awesome is if they introduce the Sea Devils in a Madame Vaster story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. Isn't it possible that the Paternoster gang don't stay in that time period? Don't they have like a spaceship or something, or no? Because didn't they have
seeing
some?
that everybody seems to be able to time travel now, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
They like the Sisters of Khan, they done it, didn't they? Sisters of
They're not going
Khan.
to do a thing where like Vastra's dead, right? Like, oh my God, she died.
And they also have so many of the text manipulators out there that we've been seeing. Like,
Yeah, that's another thing that has to be resolved. How many vortex manipulators? Like, who's distributing those?
yeah.
Way too many.
Do you think we'll see on the Paternoster again under Chibnall?
No,
No.
Probably not.
no, not at all. I think they're done.
Which ones?
I mean, maybe Muppet may say, hey, you can, but
Who? What?
the Paternoster gang. Vastra change tracks.
Yeah,
maybe
of course.
if Moffat writes an episode or something, maybe he can put him in there. But
Yeah. I would end the Zygon nonsense. I don't like this the way it is. Just like me see somebody just wipe out all the Zygons on Earth. That just like a signal, like
That
a cell
could be the
phone.
first. That could be the first big thing that this quote unquote Minister of War does. Is
Kill
he
all
gets
the
rid of all
Zygons.
the Zygons, and that brings the Doctor back, and he's like, "Now I'm going to get rid of you."
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, what if the Minister of War is Romana?
What do you mean? She's back from E-Space with those guys, with those cat people?
Yeah.
Maybe they could tie that in with the cat people or something. Maybe he was teasing, the universe is going to be ruled by cats.
Not necessarily that, but maybe after a while she got tired of what she saw there. She comes back and unbeknownst to us, she was during the time. She was there with the Time War, and she slowly started turning, and she was the one that brought Rassilon back, and was the one that gave him the the glove.
Right. Well, that's the thing. You know what they could do? They could destroy the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Destroy the Earth in 2016 or something, and then he can't go anywhere, and then it's like he's just going crazy, like, and he has to fix it.
Because it's got to be somebody. Hi, James. Because it's
What's up,
got to
James?
be
Hi,
somebody
James.
who knows. That's all I'm thinking. It's got to be somebody who knows, either an old companion or somebody. Just like Barusa turned, I'm just wondering if an old friend of his had turned into the Minister of War. So it's got
James.
What's
We
up?
were trying to guess on who the Minister of War was, because they said we were probably gonna, like, maybe he's gonna be the baddie of season 10, series 10. And I said maybe it's Rassilon and the High Council come start messing with Earth and the Doctor. But, he could be somebody else. So maybe they won't even use the Minister of War. Who do you think the Minister of War should be? Old Companion or who?
It probably could be an old companion, somebody we ain't seen in a long, long time.
Ooh.
Be funny. What if it could have been the Doctor's granddaughter. You never know.
That could be interesting.
Could be Susan.
Adric's back.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Oh, yeah, okay. They had to go back in time to get him.
Donna Noble is the Minister of War, maybe.
Ooh. Yeah.
Donna, really? She ain't that
That's
smart.
Got the mouth for it.
At this way, we're going to say the Mayor Crisis Doctor's the Minister of War.
No, it could be the value on the crisis
Oh,
though.
Ooh. But in a way, fighting
Captain
himself.
Jack ain't been around in a while. What about Captain Jack?
Well, John Barrowman has spoken out recently about Chibnall. I have a feeling it's like over 70% that Captain Jack's coming back with Chibnall or Moffat.
Yeah, they probably gonna kill off him on Arrow or something. Kill off Malcolm Merlin.
No, I think the way the schedule is with Doctor Who, because it's so like sporadic.
Yeah.
He could show up in the Christmas special with Capaldi.
Yeah,
You know
he
what
can play
Yeah.
weekend and then come back and do it.
Basically, I know she didn't start off well, but basically like Maisie Williams done with Game of Thrones.
Because they can make the Christmas special like a tag team, like they did with River, but only this time with Captain Jack, because it's like a one-off, and then he's rebuilding that Torchwood team, or maybe he says, hey, why don't you hook up with Vastra, and then start a whole new team,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
yeah.
And that'll give you
Third gang being part of Torchwood. That'd be nice.
that'll give you a hint, like, of something that could happen in the next couple of years, but he could still stay with Arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Or because Stephen Moffat season 10 gonna be his last season, so he might go out with a bang. You never know.
Yeah, but that's not
Yeah, he's
until 2017.
He's definitely bringing Captain Jack back because he mentioned him this past season, and that was the same thing that happened with River. He mentioned River and he brought her back. So
I know he ain't mentioned Susan no time soon.
Yeah.
she was actually mentioned in season 7. Clara on the Ring of the Back of Hand.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
With that, they
maybe
should
he'll
go
be back. Maybe he'll be back to Christmas special.
I mean, we've been waiting on Susan for over 50 years, pretty much.
I don't think they're going to introduce the companion in the Christmas special.
No, they would.
No.
I don't think so. I really don't
I think
so.
it's going to be one of those without a companion, just the maybe one time or like a revisiting or a one time.
I know what I would like. Under Chibnall, I would like the Doctor to do some adventures on his own. A lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but problem is when he's by himself, he does too much. You don't know when to stop. That's the problem. You gotta have a companion to calm him
Well, I
down.
mean, he'd have. I'm not saying completely by himself, but just like have like Captain Jack or something, and he's sort of would be that. Well, I don't know because he's
You
a
know
little
what they're going to
wild,
do?
but-
You know what they're going to do? They're going to do a Christmas Captain Jack Auton story
Ah.
with the Santa Claus robots and the Autons. That's what they're going to do.
So like 2005 thing.
Yeah, but they're gonna do they might have a couple of villains in, Maybe a Weeping Angel. I'll die for a Weeping Angel to come back in a big way.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what they should have did at the end of the last Christmas special, the Husbands of the River song. They should have they did 28 years on that planet. He should have dropped her off at the library and ended it right there. Then it would fit in.
Well, I could have sworn she went there on her own.
Yeah. He told her she had to go.
She does. Yeah. She
He told her
does because she goes with her team, and it's an exposition. So that she had to she prepared and got everybody ready.
But honestly, we called it because we said somebody made an article on Doctor TV UK about she knew the 10th Doctor, she'd seen him before, so she's probably going to meet up with the 10th Doctor before she does the library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right at my door. Hold on.
It'd be cool to see that, though.
Yeah, because if you think about it, the expedition, she ran into this rich guy, and it was his library, weren't it?
Maybe the picnic at Asgard is what was with the 10th. I mean, it's hinted at that it might be with the 10th.
Well, I thought that was
Silencio.
Yeah. That's what I thought it was. They had a picnic.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that was a picnic, but it was. Do they call that Asgard?
No, they
Well, she just doesn't have to be exact. I mean, she just abbreviating, so villains don't know what the hell she's talking about.
But the order she wrote, I mean, she could have just been like whatever order, but it was after.
Right.
I mean, she didn't mention about the about Manhattan, so.
Yeah.
We don't know when the picnic of Asgard.
I got the perfect scenario for the 10th season of Doctor Who. Why don't they have multiple doctors? Bring back the 10th, 11th, along with the 12th.
Well, we still got Peter Jackson.
I like to see all three of them interact together. That'd be awesome change.
I would like to see. I really wish that the Dream Lord was the Master. Because then you can see Matt Smith was the Master. And I would like to see Matt Smith with Captain Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Or bring back the John Sims Master to team up with the Missy Master,
I still like the idea of
doctors.
I still like the idea of that time that Stephen Moffat said that if Jack had met River with the 11th Doctor, that he would have punched Jack. He would have been trying to flirt with River. The missed opportunity, man.
Well, Jack is a flirt, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it breathes, flirt.
Captain Jack with a psychomaniac. That'd be very interesting.
Don't forget that Harold Saxon had the TARDIS.
Okay.
Yeah.
With Lucy Saxon.
River's a psychomaniac.
I just
maybe
red.
Extreme, but not psychomaniac.
I'm just
Nothing.
I said, don't forget the Master had the TARDIS for a little while, so he did say he said traps. Traps. That we only saw one trap, a Lazarus experiment. So we didn't see multiple traps. So maybe Capaldi falls into the other traps.
Yeah, but they still got one thing left open. Orson Pink. He's
got to stop that too.
And we ain't seen the regeneration of John Sims Master into Missy as well, have we? So
yeah, by saving Danny.
I'm saying he doesn't regenerate into Missy. Sims Master.
So did she talk? I think got regenerated in a time war. Did she regenerate?
No, Missy.
Here's the thing with her. They allowed her to get technology. I get the impression that Rassilon's when he regenerated too, he's just like, alright, take what technology you want, because I don't like the Doctor. You know?
Now hold on.
Stolen it.
Wait a minute, that's a big hole right there.
She may have used her ability to hypnotize, like Roger Delgado's, to gain control of that, and then use.
She's got technology, she took it from Gallifrey, and they let her. So.
Mm.
If I'm Rathalon, the master gonna try to kill me, and I'm gonna let her have a technology.
Well, here's the thing. Maybe she freed them from that time bubble. Somebody freed them from that thing. So as a thank you, it's like, all right, here, take what you want, get out.
Even though you're trying to kill me.
What if
Yeah.
she had technology after what happened?
Somebody freed them from that pocket universe,
Yeah.
and that was the biggest thing that they were worried about was trapped in that pocket universe. So if Missy saved them, he was just like, all right, take what you want, get out.
Yeah, but since the doctor do 4 billion years,
Ooh, damn.
See, the thing is that to them, right, they went to the end of the universe, right, at the end of time, right? So it's not like they're watching it evolve billions of years. They weren't there for billions of years. They didn't age billions of years.
No.
So to them, they put him in a confession doll, then they travel to the future. So it's instantaneous for them that he's in there billions of years. They didn't live, and to him, it's just like whatever. And technically, he's not really billions of years old anyway.
Unless
It's
it's still set up. Unless it's still set up like the old series where he can only arrive on present day Gallifrey. So to them, it's present day, and
Well, they're gonna just go back to their own time zone. And that's
Well-
the thing.
I'm still upset about the L Ben because of how the system of Khan Gate I got there all of a sudden.
I'd love to see the
Yeah, I want to see that
taxi.
space taxi. Yeah. That woman just has so much power. Yeah, let's just take the darkness. Let's go.
but Moffat always write himself into a corner all the time, though.
It does.
I noticed that.
Yeah, Gloria. Yeah, Gloria.
We're all ears.
Bye, Gloria.
What?
I want to see Madame Carverian again.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
I want stuff answered about the whole silence.
Let me tell you
like that.
something.
You know, so many.
In case you didn't know,
Mhm.
I am a huge Madame Bavarian fan. I love
Yes,
her.
you
I
are.
follow her on Twitter. I love her.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
bang.
Silence will fall. Silence will fall.
I will have her back in 5 seconds.
Mhm.
Please. That would be the greatest team up. She's the Minister of War. Madame Bavarian.
Ooh, yeah.
Capaldi.
And that would explain why she's so against the Doctor and wants to kill him.
Well, maybe they will explain that one day. You know.
Yeah.
What?
Exactly.
What about what's her name?
What about Milton? What about Milton? He could be the Minister of War. He's an old veteran.
No, I was thinking about what's her name. The one oh Christ, the one who with the silence, not Kavarian, the other one. Oh.
Sasha Lim.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's a good person, not a bad person.
So he's not River Song? He's not River Song?
Yeah, it sucks when I don't remember so anymore. That sucks. I don't like that. Maybe Moffat should change that. I think Moffat should surprise everybody and throw her in. That she freaks from the library and here she is.
I think he, like you said, that the special, the audios. I think that he might be going to surprise us in that last season, like have her.
I think River's back. Screw it. I think River's back.
I would like that, and then the doctor goes, "I thought you were in the library." No, you got me out, Amber.
Yeah, maybe it will be after, and he'll be like, think of she before, and maybe like after the years that he spent with her, and she'll be like, "Oh no, sweetie, I'm out of the library," and he'll be like, "Dun dun dun."
Well,
Yeah.
You know what would be a cool thing? If something happens and Missy frees her from the library, and just says, "Look, man,
Oh Lord.
but yeah, you imagine."
He's
Crazy
lying.
knows crazy. Yeah,
She's
crazy
like, "Your
knows crazy.
BFF freed me, not you." Yeah.
Yeah, crazy knows crazy.
Oh man, the doctor will feel so terrible. He'll feel so guilty.
Or she might be
Oh,
mad at him. She might be mad at him for not freeing her.
Yeah. I mean, she was pretty upset in Name of the Doctor. I mean, she.
Well, look what he said. He's like, "Yeah, just die, right?" Just like fade away, just die. I said, "What? Come on."
I think he meant go back and. And then she said, say it like you're going to come back, meaning come back to the library. She's going back into the library again, and she's going to be finding missing him and stuff, and him saying that was her way of kind of giving herself closure, because he wasn't able to give it to her, and she helped him decide how to give her closure. So saying that was like a kind of a tide her over, but she's really not expecting it. But yeah, she's in there. Obviously she missed him and stuff. So maybe if
I would
they
free her.
find a way to get her
I would
out.
free her in Series 10 and have her battle
Yeah.
Missy. You don't know if they both died or what. Like, have them go against each other. That's what I have. Because you know that once he regenerates, it's going to be a different master.
Mm-hmm.
So just have Missy have this big battle with River, and you don't know what happened to both of them. But then we know that River lives because she has to meet the doctors.
Yeah. Like kind of like Ginny, how you think she dies, but then to him, and he's like, at least now she's not stuck in the library, and he'll be like kind of at peace with it. Maybe they'll have some kind of scene beforehand to let him know that she's at peace and that she's happy she's out, and that I don't know. And then maybe after that we'll see that she's alive, like Ginny, like we saw that Ginny was alive.
Or he could go back in time and get there right before she put the plug in, but the other doctor will see that doctor.
What does Chris or Sally have to say? Chris, Sally?
I pretty much said everything I wanted to.
Yeah? Okay, Sally?
Yeah, I pretty much agree with everybody. I mean, there's really not much to say when not much not on TV.
Alright, we're speculating, I know.
Yeah, speculative.
Alright.
Jake, we're doing a show with you, my DDs.
On that note, I'm going to go to the Everything Show. Whoever wants to join me, if it's too late, good night. So, take care, bye for now.